Welcome to the final stream recording session for my PRB 02 run. This is the deck I ran with. Uh, it's the last one. I'm not going to make more changes. Uh, Next stream will probably be on the 1st of November, and a lot of stores are doing pre-release for OP13 at the time, so I will be working on OP13 decks. It's possible we may leave the kid behind in OP12. I've been working on a blue-white Nami. It is something. For now, we're going to focus up and finish here. We are currently at 1.3 billion. We need to make 700 million to go. Let's do it. All right. First matchup is against Blue Purple Luffy. I'm going second. Our hand's pretty ugly. We're gonna mulligan it just because we don't have a lot of good options. Like you can swing 9 there, but it was irrelevant. Our swings here aren't great either, but they're playable. And that's more than we could say for the other hand. Against blue purple, we do kind of want to get relatively early attacks in. I think just doing it like this and just pressuring for one card at a time. Okay, cool. We got one card. I didn't expect to get that. But pressuring out one card at a time is gonna be pretty helpful here. God threads my veg. It's okay. I actually don't want this law out of life yet, so we're gonna not block and get rid of Fury. I only didn't want that law in life out of life yet because I have another law. I'm just gonna drown it and a couple other cards. We're gonna start with our 6 swing before we play Kuma, in case he has something that targets Kuma in the trigger. Cool. I'm gonna drop. We're gonna swing with Slaw. I don't think we're gonna drop enough life though. Yeah. And then we're not gonna use blocker here. Or leader effect here. Because we can just use a poo if we want to protect Bonnie that bad, and I do. But also I want to set this up for another block turn. Like if I choose to attack with Law. I guess Law sets himself up though. Either way, now we're not as far stuck. If we find Kid off the top of the draw, I will play Kid before I play Law here. If I find it. I didn't. So we're just gonna end up playing Law. We're gonna start with 7 here, and then we're gonna go 8. Ooh. Maybe we don't. Maybe we play Edge. Or Poo. Let's do another 7 play Poo instead. Build up a bigger board. That way we don't have to use action again to keep Bonnie around. And we just get rid of the Poo. Even though he has 2 potential attackers into it. If he commits both his attacks into Bonnie, not worried about it. I do block this one because this is going to go 9k otherwise. And I want to see if he wants to prioritize the life. There we go. Cool. So now we're at 7 life. Now he loses his blocker, which tells me he has another one in hand ready to go. Yes. That's fine. Expected. Rosanate. We are playing kind of close to our hand in we're just kind of top decking now. So we're just gonna swing 9. I do want to get rid of this. Unfortunately, that is my smaller swing. I could have probably attacked the blocker instead, just to clear out another blocker. Giant is out, ready revealed. He's got Tendon. I have no cards in hand. I'm gonna bleed a little bit here, just so we can draw up. Use this. Draw Flame Split. It's not super relevant in this matchup. I'd rather be able to reset Law on this attack, so I don't want him to bring me down to Law life yet. That's okay. I'm gonna return my Q2. We're gonna block here and get rid of Prostrate again. And that's why we wanted to keep our life. Crash the life. We do swing 6 here, and then we do 10. Just because he has Giant. This could go to Anami instead. There we go. Thunder Valga. This up. That's fine. We reset up Kid, and then we throw away Q2. Not letting him know what cards we have in our hand. Puts us to a life advantage of 5-0. But we're probably gonna start losing cards here. Take our hits, protect our cards when we can. In this situation, we're kind of running down our life just to draw cards because I think we have it soon. The Mihawk hurts. Mihawk does hurt. I'm gonna choose to not take this hit and drop it 2k. Go in for this plus this and this. Just swing up a simple 6. Any card will do it. And then we'll swing another 10. The reason we want to stick to either 6 or 10 is 6 is 1 card, 10 is Giant, +1. And we know he has a Giant in hand already, because he revealed it earlier. So this 10 either gets rid of the Giant or it gets rid of a Nami. Now we protect our Kid again. I'm actually going to choose to drop Flame Split again. Slam Gibson is at least defensively useful when I am done. We're going to run down his defenses for a little bit. He's kind of running out of juice here. Red Rock doesn't do anything because Veg is here. Or at least it puts it back in life, so I have to pay for Dawn. Which means I have to not use Veg as a blocker. Never mind. He's gonna trash a card. Forgot about the Rush Whiskey. I forgot. Let's let him choose to Red Rock or not. We're gonna trash a Kid. No, we lost one to the bottom of the deck. I'd rather him commit the resources to that instead of deciding that he can attack the other Kid and then Red Rock the other guard. Still not enough free money. We might just have it because he can't defend enough twice. Or I'm dead. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Even if I draw a 2k here, am I dead? I'm dead if I don't draw a 2k. It's not a 2k. It's a 4k. But I'm out of dawn. 2 giants in hand. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. What could I have done better there? Probably gone for board a bit more, cleared up some of these attacks. But I didn't really have a lot of cards to attack with ever. Who knows? Alright, from one blue purple to another, but now we're fighting Reishu. I'm going second. This isn't a great hand. It's defensive for sure, but why am I doing this all with defenses? ECG trash, Germa. I will read what he pulled in a second. Let's search. Do anything. My second curve, I want to play Hawkins here. Play a edge. End turn. What do you draw? Cosette. Your leader has 6/6. Has blocker, right? Yes. Interesting. I'm gonna take this hit. Flame Split doesn't do a whole lot against Reishu. Okay. 5. 5 for is interesting. I guess constantly drawing a card. Interesting. Sanji Searcher. And it gets you back up to Dawn. Pretty good card for the deck, huh? Sanji Search. Realize his name is probably the card number, right? It's not. I'm gonna block out a 1k here. Just so we can get something else going. Cosette now has blocker. That's interesting. We're just gonna play our card. Put it up. Should attack with this first, technically. So hopefully they'll mind the wrong order. They didn't. He doesn't have anything threatening, so we're actually gonna save Bonnie here instead of making Hawkins a blocker. He doesn't have anything that's really gonna poke even at 5k right now except for lead. And even that I'm acceptable. I can block out. There's ECG. ECG is gonna come in for 7 -2 something. I use this on bed or on a poo. Yeah, I don't really want to be less than 2 life here. We can do this here first. I should have rested Bonnie first, since she's always gonna get rested. Then we'll take our 6. See how you feel about being a 2. Not good. Cool. Trash the life. Flip this. We're gonna choose to trash the Flame Split here. Even though resting that Black Maria might be useful. Kiku on top of my life is very good to see. I'm gonna choose to counter out this 1 hit and not block the ECG. So we only take the 1 hit this turn. Ooh, but I want to take this 2k. Ooh, but I want to do this 2k. Tempting. Tempting. I could have got rid of the 2k and then saved Kiku for another turn. I was gonna play Kid this turn anyways, but now I get to reset and save one of my kids. ETG for ETG, not getting rid of a Sanji searcher. I think that's incorrect. I get rid of a 2K here. You should have replaced one of the Sanjis here instead of the ETG. Sure, whatever. We're gonna start with 5. We're actually gonna go start with 2 to 2. Then we're gonna do 6. Okay. We should do damage to the board then. That's how you feel about it. Let's go 4 over on this. ETG. You have no Dawn to spend. Go ahead. You wasted all your resources defending your life. Now I will take that. Boost this up. We can trash Slam Gibson. We can trash Flame Split and Slam Gibson. Trash them both. Don't need them. No blocker. We'll get rid of Bonnie. Puts them at a very tough situation. Judge pulls out Reiju and ETG. Pretty sure that's the only 2 kids he's put in there. Yeah, he's only got 2 kids. So I don't know why I don't know if you run Judge if you only have the 2 kids. Sure, whatever. Reiju. Searching cards, trashing Reijus, draw more cards. ETG comes out 7k minus 2 something. I would have minus 2 the one that's already rested. Since you're, guaranteed to be able to attack that one. I'm gonna do something a little brave here. I'm gonna do. Actually, I just block this and then it's 2k. Because it doesn't matter. He doesn't have anything. Yeah. I just attacked my full board next turn anyways. He's done. No blocks. Alright, not too bad. We've got yellow Katakuri here. I'm gonna go. Pretty sure. We'll go second still. Yeah. We can keep this. We can keep this just fine. Pudding search, that's fine. That's totally okay. Draw a card, put up a block. Boom, 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 boom. He's gonna set up his own life. That's fine. Take this hit. Swing 5 and then 5 again. We'll get rid of a 1k here, just so we don't take 2 hits. Not get rid of edge. So there's no trigger there. That's fine. That's totally okay. I'm gonna slow down the damage we're gonna take to your board up a little bit first. And then we'll play Kuma, getting rid of Okiku, of course. Oh, I'm at 3 life. Ah, of course. I am familiar. I'm gonna play Kuma, getting rid of. I don't really want to get rid of Kid. I think Kid's kind of important for this matchup, especially getting away that life. We're getting rid of a Hiyori. And save Hawkins. 3 Hawkins revealed is crazy. Out of, what, 10 cards? Or, and yeah, 10, 14 cards deep into the entire deck, and then 3 of them have knockings. A little quasi. This Kiku hits for 6. We block this hit, and then we 2k the Kiku. Let's put some resources into attacking the Kiku. Put this up here. Let's start with 6. Kiku wasn't going to get the benefits anyway, since there's... I'm at 5 life now. There we go. Throwing out like Kuma. Ooh. Tough times. Maybe I should have made Law blocker there to help Kuma better. But he kind of wants me to go down in life, so he shouldn't really target Kuma anyways. We're gonna do no block 2+1. And then we're gonna get rid of veg. There we go. Just so we can keep poking down this Kiku. He doesn't know what that life card is. Can't protect it from this. Doesn't know what the life card is. No reason not to swing for 6 to try to push that damage a little bit more. The only risk we have now is all of our cards are targetable, being Kid and Law. Let's see if he wants to punish that in some way. Nope. Okay. Cool. That's fine. I need a life reset anyways. It is a random card on life again. Get rid of whatever card that is. Kiku gone. Go in for this. And then we'll reset again. Because I get a random card. So we're denying him his ability to actually coordinate his triggers. By capitalizing on the random cards that he's getting from things like Kuma, Lin. Since he hasn't attacked with those in a while. Why would he do this? If not to him, he was a rush. Yeah. Okay. We do need to get rid of these cards. 12 plus 2. So we're gonna get 5 Dawn on this. We gotta get rid of these cards. Kiku, we can keep. Let's just do another 5 swings, see how you feel about a 1k. Okay. This is a card you know. Moving life, that's fine. Save Kid. Both kids trigger, but they don't get the effect because they're at 3 life. Who on top of my life is good to see. We're gonna lose a kid, that's okay. We get to commit more resources next turn to attacking your Lilin. So 1 kid. Vanish. We're gonna lose a Pooh. Oh. We're gonna lose a random card. Maybe we're not. Blocker, counter, boost, resolve. Shut down that block a little bit. 3 cards, no Dawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it a full 6. Why not? Two 2Ks. Cool. Old card you had at life you didn't want. Kiku, that's fine. Man. That's tough to throw away Elthor, but getting Law to regen some more life is kind of important. That being said, I think we might be done for. Kiku comes in. He's got a couple of hits too many. And we only have 2K to work with. There's the kid. You have to lose kid to block this. Nami comes out, we use 2K. We do live, but not by much. That's my fault for not expecting his own kid. We are dead because we don't have rush. Play Kuma, throw away Law. Swing 7 to Nami. And then we can swing to Kid. Never mind. That was a bad play. I could have swung to Kiku instead. I can't even restand a block. Because I don't have a Supernova. It's GG. You just swing 5, brother. Sure, whatever. Ugh. Oh well. 1K. Yeah. Oh well. Alright. Next game's a now. Very yellow heavy day. Very yellow heavy day today. I think this is, weirdly enough, okay to keep. I got the feeling we'll find Hawkins on this search. We didn't. In fact, we found nothing we could pick up. That's crazy. Crazy unfortunate. To find the 3 other Luffys. Alright, so we've got no searchers and we're down Kumas at the start of the game. I'm gonna take our hit now because the Nell's gonna fill us up his life later anyways. Relay. Play our Bonnie. Rest becomes 7. He wants to be at around 2 life, so he shouldn't block this. Keep Bonnie alive. I am going to take another hit here. And I'm going to rest Roulette, just so Luffy can swing into her. Play out my own Kiku. Ooh. Yeah, we'll play out my own Kiku. Swing Luffy to Brûlée. Again, he's kind of incentivized to take hits until he gets to 2. He wants to stay in the 1-2 range. Restand Bonnie, keep her up. We got a couple options here. I am going to 2K with this. That is for sure. I'm going to keep Hiyori so I can unstick my life if it comes down to it. Or I can save Kid from the bottom of life when he plays Yamato. But next turn, I do need to take a hit here, actually. I'm going to save Bonnie. Thank you. Never Red Hawk me again. Saving Bonnie there gives me something to put restand Kid with. Just attacking this Kiku. I am at 4 life. Cool. Trash life. Restand our kid. Do not attack. We can trash. I mean, he's probably got another relay in there. We can trash elsewhere. Alright. Here's what's gotta happen now. If he takes out my Kiku, I go to 5 life. Which I'm pretty comfortable at. But I don't think I need to do that quite yet. I'm gonna get rid of Bonnie from here. I'd rather have another attacker to keep poking. There it is. There's Yamato. We just block this. We're actually gonna play Hiyori now. Take top life, put it right back. Could be anything. Swing into Kiku here. Play out our blockers. Do it nice. Let's do a 9k to here. End our turn. Bring back this. And we'll trash. We'll trash Apu. I'm thinking he might play Relay again as a cheap blocker. Even though this is kind of the part of the game where he just plays the biggest cards he can. We're gonna get rid of Apu. Keep Kiku around. Get rid of Veg. Block this kid. Can we do 3 hits here? Realistically, no. So let's focus on taking out these cards. 12, 13, 15. Although we don't get to restand and save kid anymore. Let's full commit. What's that idea? In mind. 7k. We need to remove that card. I'm going to see what you take one. If you take one card out. Because otherwise Kiku swings in. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's lower his life a little bit. Trash out. I'm gonna trash out Flame Split. I don't think Brûlé is coming out. At least I don't think Brûlé is coming out soon enough for things like Kiku to matter or be more relevant than it is. And I can 2k away this Yamato hit if it goes to Kid. It did not. It went to Kiku. Yamato. We're going to do the same thing where we focus down a piece of the board first. If we just stop him from building up, then he just doesn't have anything. But we do need to keep poking. So the rest of our Dawn allocation this turn is 4 for Kiku, 2 for Kid to 7. Disappear Pazus, fine. Delay that. I want this Yamato gone. Give me another 3k. Disappear. Cool. Cool. We're clearing out a lot of the resources. Kiku matters a lot less now. It's not a very fun plan in particular, but it's working. They know they need Kikus, otherwise they're just kind of drawing off top deck each time and they can't rely on that. because I'm not giving them cards to draw with their effect. You really just don't want to take out that last life unless it's pretty much guaranteed that you can deal the rest of the game there. How many disappears is that? Really, Kuma as well. 2 disappears, Katakuri, Kuma, 2 Katakuris. Double. 1 Zeus. We're in a pretty good spot here. He is mostly just playing off top deck now. And that's fine for us. If we can take hits here, we're going to take hits. Use pretty much every trigger we have. And that would be a little annoying to pull up here. But not the end of the world. We can trash a poo. Play the free body. He KO's body. Place this. Sure. We're gonna take. No, we're not gonna take this because we're gonna reset Lifeless Law anyways, so we don't need to take this quite yet. I'm actually gonna choose to. You cannot defend the Yamato, so we're gonna take out a Yamato here because you only have 1 card in hand. Play Law. And then we're gonna give him this card. Bring him down to 1 life. Save both our cards and clear the board a little bit. Restand Kid. We can trash bench. It's okay. Now we have got 3 good attacks to go off of. I'm gonna play the free Bonnie. It's okay if it goes away. We're gonna take this hit too. He's probably playing around the idea that I don't expect him to have an L, but an L doesn't win the game here still. Probably. We could just sit here and drain him of the last resources again. I think that's probably the correct move. Turn Bonnie sideways for sure. We're gonna play Law. Putting Law in life. Oh, I should have not done that. Should not have done that. Because now I can't take out Hawkins. We're gonna do 9 to Yamato. I'm gonna see if you have any counter in hand. Do you have 2K in hand? You do have Zeus in hand. Yeah, that's fine. Then we're gonna go swing for this. That was a bad play in general. Hopefully it didn't cost me the game. Oh, that was a bad play. I'm gonna get rid of Flame Split here. Got plenty of 2Ks. I've got 1 blocker. But he's got 3 hits potential. I can take 1 just fine. Got 6K, 7K counter. And I'm a 6K leader. It's unlikely for all 3 of them to break through. Or the 2 breakthrough that he needs. But they need to be at least 9K to get around. Okay. He doesn't care. It is possible he drew another NL. And that'll hurt my feelings. 5K is less than 6K. He doesn't have anything. We're gonna take this hit if he plays a Nell. Yeah, he plays a Nell, we block his kid, and then we counter. How would I even do that? No block. Counter. Counter. That's game. Because now we just do 5. Draw 2 cards. That's fine. 9. 9. Unless it's really a... Oh, it's Kiku. GG, buddy. Just enough attacks because we were able to protect our board long enough. The numbers didn't really matter too much beyond the first 5k. Just gotta play like kind of slow as I know. How goes?